This TV3 sports presentation, Spartans meet Delta at Spartan Bowl. 32 minutes of exciting high school basketball. Two great teams meet in this TV3 sports presentation.
I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Inside my DNA. I just win again and win again. 'Cause it's in my DNA. I was born like this, it's born like this, immaculate conception. I got loyalty inside my DNA. I just win again and win again.
Hi everybody and welcome to Spartan Bowl and TV3 for a game between the Delta Eagles and the Connersville Spartans. With Ron Wally, this is Fran Schumel. Ron, Spartan Bowl, a place where two well-coached teams are a few minutes away from tip-off.
Yes, this is a great Delta team. I mean, they are loaded with seniors off that team that went undefeated in the regular season, only losing to Marion in the playoffs. And you know, this team is coming in here for their first victory, their first game of the season. They want to start it off with a victory.
This is the Spartan Pregame show on TV3 and brought to you by Union Savings and Loan. This is the game for the second game for the Spartans. 3 days ago, they had a victory over Union County, 42-24. This is Delta's first game, so they're opening the season here. Both these teams are fundamentally sound and well coached. These young men know how the game is played, and they do just that for 32 minutes. And we're happy to have you join us here on this program tonight. And we had a chance to talk with Mark Detweiler, who is a former Union County coach and coaching now at Delta. And here's what Mark had to say about tonight's game. Mark, you're familiar with Spartan Bowl, I hear. You've played a few ball games here over the years.
This makes my 19th straight year opening my season with Connersville. So now 16 of them in a row we had to come here. So it's nice that, you know, we get to play them at home some too now.
Hey, you're doing great at Delta. You guys went undefeated during the regular season last year. You won a sectional. You went to the regional. You won a ball game, and then Marion came along and derailed you.
Yeah, you know, and we had a great year last year, and you know everything just kind of fell right in the regular season for us. All those things that usually get you beat, you know, foul trouble and injury along the way. You know, yeah, we just avoided all those things and stayed healthy and had a special group and obviously had a great season and and ran into a very good Marion team in the regional championship and put us out.
How many of the kids from last year are with you this year?
We're fortunate we've got 5 of our top 7 back, so a very veteran group. We've got 7 seniors on the roster and guys that have played a lot of minutes, and so I know we had some key losses from last year's team and a couple guys that are playing college basketball right now for us, and you know that we've lost, and so we're having to replace about 35 points a game. So for us right now in game 1, just getting settled in offensively, with our personnel will be an adjustment for us.
First ball game for a group of young guys. Are they a little bit nervous, you think, until they run up and down the floor a couple of times and get settled down?
Yeah, and if they're not, something's wrong, So, and they will be. And this is a good place for us to open, tough place to get a win, and against a very well-coached team. And so, this will be a battle.
Who are some of the teams you'll be playing this year in 3A?
Well, we're in our conference is the HHC. With Newcastle and Pendleton Heights, very good teams. So we've got Muncie Central on our schedule. So I mean, there's certainly we feel like we've added some teams. We actually got a couple of local teams that we'll play in terms of in this area, Hagerstown and Northeastern, Winchester from the east side of the state here, and then we play, like I said, our conference with New Pal and Greenfield, Mount Vernon, those teams close to Indy are very athletic, and it's a tough conference for us.
Connersville plays many of those ball games too. You guys have similar schedules.
Yeah, we really do, and Connersville kids and our kids are very similar. I think you'll see that tonight, and styles of play, and Coach Brown's teams. I think he's tremendous with what he does offensively and defensively, and so you'll see very similar styles tonight.
How big is your school at Delta?
We have about 850 kids, 9 through 12, so just a good solid 3A.
And do you draw from neighboring communities or what? What's your population up there?
We are on the north end of Muncie, kind of the north end of Ball State, and so we draw a lot of Muncie kids, so that north end of Muncie comes out to Delta, and a couple little towns, Albany, Eaton, Royerton, that consolidated to make Delta in the early 70s.
In your practice sessions, I know your kids are probably tired of playing each other and are anxious to play another team.
Yeah, we are. We're right. Well, and really with a veteran group, sometimes with a young group, you want that extra practice time. With a veteran group, we feel like that we're ready for a game right now.
Your 22nd year of coaching, how has the game changed since you started?
Oh my! I think what kids do now off the dribble, and we've had to adapt, I think, as coaches to that. With what guys are able to do off the bounce now, we try to give them probably a little more freedom than what we did, when I first got in, or especially when I played. Maybe one, your coach might let one guy put the ball on the floor a lot. If you had two, you were really special. Like you'll see us tonight, we'll start 4 guards. And every one of our guys can put the ball on the floor, and we let them do that quite a bit.
Have the kids changed much since you started?
Kids are kids. I love it. I've been in this a long time, and love the kids I get to coach. Enjoy every moment of it.
You remember your first game as a coach?
I do remember my first game as a coach. Yeah. I was at Randolph Southern.
Okay.
So I had to go on the road and get a tough road win at Monroe Central. So been a long time. I've enjoyed. We've had some special games over the years, and some special ones here at Connersville. So this is always a nice place to open up the year.
Mark, you had a great record at Union County, and you always brought a well-disciplined, well-trained, coached team to the Spartan Bowl.
Yeah, and I've been fortunate at Union County and now at Delta. Man, my assistant coaches, have been great over the years, and I've had some guys that have spent a lot of time with me at Union County. Roger Bowling, Jesse Moses, guys that are, have been in the game, that have been affiliated with that program for many years, and here at Delta, I'm very fortunate to have a couple friends of mine that have been in the coaching business a long time, Dave Marshall and Matt Schaefer, and so we've guys that kind of got in it with me, that have been in it over 20 years, and so it's nice to have a veteran staff.
Coach, thanks a million for your time here before tonight's game, and have a great season, man.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Delta coach Mark Detweiler. Now let's get Coach Kerry Brown's comments of the Spartans about tonight's ball game. Coach, you're playing a good friend of yours, Coach Mark Detweiler, formerly of Union County and now of Delta, and what are you going to do about it?
Well, I don't like coaching against my friends, that's for sure. And I've known Mark for a long time. Even before I got to Connersville, I've known Mark for a long time. And, he's one of the most respected coaches. He's done a great job at Union County. He's done an outstanding job at Delta. And this will be a great opportunity and challenge for our boys tonight to play his team.
They had a great season last year, didn't they? And Marion finally got them in the regional, and they bring back a lot of their players from that team.
Yeah, they went undefeated during the regular season. They got beat in the regional championship game, as you mentioned, by Marion. They returned the Hunt boy, who has already been offered by Indiana Wesleyan University. I'm not sure if he accepted that, and they're a really good NAIA program. And then the Greenwell kid's an outstanding shooter. Garner comes back, started for him last year, and then the sixth man off the bench, his name escapes me at this time. So they bring back a veteran squad. While they lost 2 really good seniors, they're like us, they bring back a lot of experience.
Right. But you're in the 30-32 range of missing offense from last year.
Yeah, they lost, Bryant was about 20, 21, and the other kid was 10, so they're losing about 32 points a game.
Right.
And I think we're losing somewhere around 20, 22 points a game. So with that being said, it'll be a great game tonight.
And the Spartans and Delta's Eagles play a lot of the same teams during this season. Pendleton Heights, New Palestine.
Well, we play a lot of the schools that are in their conference, and then obviously they play some other schools since they're an hour plus north of here, closer to Muncie. But we play just about everybody in their conference except Yorktown, I believe.
This should be one whale of a ball game.
I think it will be. They're ranked second in coaches poll something.
Yes.
So they're very well respected what they returned from last year, and we're out to prove ourselves, and no better time than tonight.
Coach, after the Union County game, you and the boys rated your performance with a C. It'll take more than a C tonight, won't it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, but that's what it's about, is getting better. And whether it was a B or an A- last week, we need to be better tonight than we were on Wednesday night. And then we need to be better next week compared to how we were this week. And that's what it is about, is continual improvement and growth throughout the course of the season.
Being a holiday weekend, but have you had a chance to practice?
We did. We came in and practiced last night. I didn't think we went that hard, but we got some guys banged up. But everybody's going to go tonight. But we had some guys got poked. One guy got poked in the eye. Those things happen.
Sure.
Another guy got a knee on a knee, and another guy twisted an ankle. So it is what it is. When you have things like that happen, you have to have that next man up mentality.
I'm sure the Spartans are up to the task tonight. They know what has to be done.
Well, we're going to give it our best effort.
Well, that's all you can ask out of these kids, to play smart, play hard.
We do. I mean, we want to do as good a job as we can executing game plan. But if you don't play hard, you don't play smart, and you don't play together, none of that other stuff matters.
Coach, thanks a lot, and the best of luck tonight. We'll see you after the game.
Appreciate it. Thank you, friend.
Ron?
Yes, this pregame show brought to you by our good friends at Union Savings and Loan. Offers hometown services with great rates on CDs and deposit accounts and local loan approvals when you are in need of financing. They also have a trust department, and with 2 locations in downtown at 730 Central Avenue and uptown at 500 West 30th Street. Union Savings and Loan is truly Connersville's hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan, people you know, neighbors you trust.
Ron, let's have the lineups for tonight's game.
Yes, for the Delta Eagles, they are led by 5'11" senior number 1, Sam Cox. He's at one of the guard positions. They got a 4-guard lineup,
Right.
Fran. Zach Carter is a 6-foot senior number 3. Josh Greenberg's a 5'11" senior number 20. Connor Bedwell rounding out the lineup for their guard lineup, at least for Delta, is a 6'1" senior number 21. Brady Hunt's a 6'5" junior number 32. He's at one of the forward positions. For the Connersville Spartans, they are led by 5'10" senior number 10, Clay Garrison. Toby Billups is a 5'10" sophomore number 12. Garrett Wicks is a 5'11" senior number 20. Ethan Smith, 6'3" senior number 34. And for the Connersville Spartans, Cole Martin gets the jump tonight for the injured Jacob Brown, who will be playing off the bench, 6'4" junior number 40.
We are about ready to go in this ball game. A reminder, this has been the pregame show brought to you by Union Savings and Loan. Ron, as we go into this ball game, we might mention the folks that will be bringing it to you on TV3, and they are American Heritage Realty, buying or selling. See American Heritage first. Reed Health Connersville, we are here to help you. George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment, free delivery. The number to call, 825-6251. Don's Auto Sales and Tires. Major brand tires at very affordable prices. Edward Jones, financial advisor, making sense of investing.
This Spartan game on TV3 is also brought to you by FCN Bank, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Foles Flooring, a wide selection of quality flooring plus expert installation. Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, a great place to eat in Connersville. Try a Spartan Classic. Urban Winkler Funeral Home. Call 825-1761 or 458-0745 and ask about pre-planning services. Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency, an independent agency representing numerous companies for your every need, and by the Eye Center of Connersville. Complete eye care for every member of your family.
Okay, Ron, those are the sponsors. We really appreciate them that they help us bring the Spartan basketball to their thousands of fans.
Yeah. I think it's millions. That's good.
Okay.
Millions of faithful all throughout the. Well, now that we're on YouTube, we're going to be a phenomenon.
Tonight's ball game as a JV team under coach Cody Smith wins 38-27 over the junior varsity from Delta, and they are 2-0. So they're off to a great start, these young kids.
They look very good, Fran. I mean, they're one of that's the future right there. And,
yes.
And they look very, very good. I mean, they play as a team. Get on out here and watch these guys play. They're the future.
Well, and Cody was a freshman coach last year,
Yeah.
so he has these kids at junior varsity now. And
yeah, that's right. He knows how.
They know each other pretty well.
Know each other very well. And, and it's good to see Cody become the JV coach. Again, we watched him play. He was a tough-nosed ball player for Kerry Brown's first team. And Charles Peterson on the staff. I mean, Charles is one of those guys. He can shoot from outside and make it. I mean, Charles was lights out. It's nice to see our kids that have played for Kerry come back and give back to the Spartans now and the future Spartans. I mean, it's just a wonderful program that Kerry Brown has built.
This is a great crowd here at Spartan Bowl tonight. Not quite matching what Union County brought, over 5,000, but I'm very well pleased with the folks that traveled from Delta to come to Spartan Bowl and watch this ball game.
Well, Delta had that heartbreaking loss. What was it, to Marion last year to end that undefeated run.
Yes.
And these seniors, they want to continue on and get better than what they did last year. I'm sure that what's the only thing that's on their mind is the state title.
Right. They're a tough ball club and well coached. Mark Detmeiler in Union County had many, many winning seasons, and as we interviewed him a little bit earlier this evening, he talked about coming here to Spartan Bowl and enjoying it. And, he knows a way around here, so
sure he does.
He didn't have to have anybody show him where things were.
Not at all. He wants to walk out here with a victory. He got one in 2010.
It's 2017. The Spartans have defeated Delta, and he won last year at Delta.
Well, I'm saying not here on this floor.
Oh, okay.
When he was Union County coach.
Right.
Yeah.
We are about to have lights out here at Spartan Bowl, and the introduction of the two teams coming up momentarily. The officials tonight for this ball game are Brian Elliott. He's from Hartford City. Michael Kukio from Gas City. And Jeff Green from Winchester.
I think we've seen this crew when we did one of the girls' games.
Yeah, they look familiar, don't they? Right.
Last year, I remember a couple of years ago when we won our first sectional in a very long time when we lost in the first round of the regionals, and then the next year we wanted to go farther. Again, talked about that earlier with Delta. That's what they want to do, and tonight's start for them.
The national anthem tonight will be sung by Stan Howard, as we have heard Stan Howard several times.
Oh, he's awesome.
And does an excellent job.
I was talking to Stan before the ball game, and I said, Stan, I can't believe you have grandkids old enough to be playing high school basketball. And he said he's older. So.
Delta in blue and gold, their school colors tonight.
Of course, Stan's very proud of his twin grandsons, the Williams.
Yes.
He's going to have fun watching them these 4 years.
Yeah, they're freshmen and playing varsity ball.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, Dark introducing the Spartan starters now. Connersville has back-to-back games next Friday and Saturday. Royceville will bring the Lions to Spartan Bowl, and the Shelbyville Golden Bears will move in here on Saturday night. We play 11 home games, and we'll have 4 of them in the books already,
right
Ron, early. So quite a bit of traveling coming up for the Spartans as they will hit the roads on December 14th for Pendleton Heights on the first away game.
And we have that stretch in February where we don't see the bowl for a long time.
That's right. Yeah, they're on the road, I think, 4 of the last 5 games of the season. Right now, the bench players are being introduced by the PA announcer here, Larry Myers, and then he'll announce the starting 5.
Unusual seeing Jacob not in the starting lineup, but he wore his ankle. Kind of tender.
Yeah, well, Kerry Brown said they practiced last night and some more injuries. didn't consider any of them serious. That will keep anybody out of the ball game. So that's good news.
Yeah, he'll be coming back, and Carter looks like he's got one of his calves wrapped pretty tightly. That's amazing how high that kid can jump.
Yeah, we've seen him several times this season. Okay, the fans are now asked to stand for the national anthem.
Tonight, our national anthem will be sung by Mr. Stan Howard. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It's game time, and jumping center for the Delta team will be Brady Hunt. He is a 6'5" junior.
Yeah, they only have 3 players, 2 juniors and a sophomore on their roster.
And jumping center for the
it's
Spartans
Ethan.
will be Ethan Smith, a 6'3" senior.
Yeah, I was all wrong. I thought Cole would definitely get the jump, but Ethan has some springs too.
Head official checking with the captains of the team, and we are set to go. Here's the tip. Ethan jumped a little too soon, and tip controlled by the guys in blue and gold. First game of the season for Delta, Spartan's second game.
Yeah, we look for nerves for Delta again.
Well,
we had some nerves their first game of the season.
I commented that with their coach, and he said after a couple of times up and down the floor, if the nerves haven't settled down, there's something wrong.
Right.
He was very sympathetic. There's a shot that is in and out by Delta, and they've got the guy underneath the basket open, puts it up and in.
No nerves on that. Going to state if they do have some nerves and commit some mental mistakes, we got to capitalize on it.
Josh Greenberg was the guy who scored. He wears number 20. There's Martin of the Spartans handling the basketball. Goes over to Toby Billups.
You know, the Spartans have trouble with the zone defense, not throwing a zone at us now. I figured that that's what they would be coming out.
I did too,
against us.
yeah.
Nice.
Ethan Smith hits the first bucket for the Spartans tonight. Ethan, a three-pointer.
Yeah, Ethan has that nice touch.
He does.
It's beautiful to watch.
Delta on the attack,
Nice
driving
speed.
down, trying to lay one up.
Wow.
Gets the good bounce. Number 21, that's Connor Bedwell.
Yeah, that was nice speed there from Bedwell. Kissed it high off the glass and got a couple rim around and got in there.
Both teams successful on their first shot. Number 20, Garrett Wicks from the corner, misses for CHS. Rebounding is
Yeah, I was going to say,
Delta.
he
Traveling called as the boy brings the ball in the front court. Traveling called on Hunt.
Yeah, they're very fast, Delta is, and A little bit too fast right there. Got to capitalize on this mistake there from Delta.
Both coaches up off their seats, so I'm sure they're saying some things I like and I don't like.
With Jacob out, our inside's not going to be as clogged as normal. Not a good pass.
Loose basketball, and it gets away from Clay Garrison. So the turnover will give the ball to Delta.
Cole's going to have a tough time inside with their big guy, but he showed some muscle against Union County, so he's definitely up to the task.
Zach Garner, number 3 guard, brings it across the timeline. As Ron said, they have 4 guards in this starting lineup.
Very fast guy. That's just
yeah,
fast.
There's a bump and a shot missed by Delta.
Yeah, that's just pure speed right there. I'm waiting for some sparks to come out of that guy's shoes.
Here's Garrison in front court along the baseline. Guys all over him, and there's a steal of the basketball by Delta, but it'll be out of bounds, Connersville.
Very swarmy defense so far from
absolutely
trying to disrupt. I mean, that's what we did against Union County. We were swarmy and disrupted them a lot. Now Delta are throwing it right back at us.
Yeah, you can tell they practice defense a lot. Out to Garrison. Spartans down by a point, 4-3. This is Billups.
Got to be patient against the speed and the swarminess of Delta.
Well, they're trying to pick the Spartans out of their game.
Right.
There's a pass that is off the fingertips of Garrett Wicks, who's driving the baseline, and out of bounds. It goes to Spartans.
Nice idea right there.
Kerry Brown wants to talk about it.
Oh, no, he's
just standing up. I thought he...
Yeah, I thought so, too, there for a second. No, just getting Jonah in there for Garrett. But that was kind of too much of a forced pass there from Garrett. Yeah, this guy, man, he's just...
This is a team you don't make mistakes.
No, you mentioned earlier, very fundamentally sound. We're fundamentally sound, too.
Oh, absolutely. There's a corner shot, which is
not
missed.
a good shot at all.
It's the edge of the backboard.
Yeah, that was not a good shot at all.
That was their first bad shot. They've had a couple of shots didn't go in, but they almost did.
Right.
But that one had no chance.
Well, they've been able to get inside, too. They've been able to, with their speed,
Here comes Jacob Brown into the ball game.
Yeah,
hopefully the ankle will
hold up.
Right, and not be re-injured or something. I mean, you always hope that. Spartans slowing it down a little bit and driving down. There's a shot from out of the floor. Oh, goodness, a 2-pointer put up and in by Toby Billups. Spartans up by a point.
You take what you're given. That's a push.
There's a charge.
Yeah, use your speed. Toby used his speed, Bodwell's speed against him. Drew the foul.
Number 21, this. I'm not sure what this gym floor does, but Union County was charging all over the place last night. So maybe there's something in the floor that says, hey, charge.
Yeah, I don't know if they keep stats of taking charges, but we got to lead the state.
Cole Martin is into the game as Jacob Brown, out of the game as Jacob Brown comes in.
Wonder how much.
Jonah Graham gives to Smith, almost loses the ball, Ethan, but he's being bothered by the defender.
And that guy's, he's a great defender, and Ethan's going to have to claw his way to get some position, get some shots. He has that three early.
Clay Garrison drives the base, there's a turnaround jumper that won't go by Brown, and the rebound grabbed by Delta. Up court.
Yeah, it was very quick.
Wow, a lot of speed in that kid. As Bedwell went around a couple of Spartan defenders and scored, and they're up by a point.
Yeah, we got to somehow contain that guy's speed.
Yeah, they need to be slowed down. There is Spartan driving the baseline. Goodness gracious, Toby Billups, Ron.
Yeah, that was Toby Billups right there. Again, take what's given to you, and that was a 3-point shot. And
it's the biggest lead of the night by anybody, 2 points.
2 points.
This has really been close basketball.
Yeah, we definitely got to try to find a way to get inside, though. We don't want to keep relying on the three. If they go down, great, but got to be able to establish something inside.
This is Sam Cox.
Oh, nice.
Feeding off and driving in, and another charge.
Yeah, Jacob took the charge on that. That's unusual for a big guy to take a charge like that, but Jacob took it. Now we got some.
That was on Bedwell.
Yeah.
They just have one foul listed. They have.
That's his second one. Should be Bedwell's second.
There they go,
foul.
finally. That's on the same guy.
Yeah. Well, they still have one up there for him, but I guess they moved it to
they
three.
finally changed
it to three.
Spartans across the timeline. Phillips falls down, but
nice.
keeps possession. Nice save. Jacob Brown out to Jonah Graham.
Not seeing any tenderness on Jacob's ankles
he's
at all.
Running well.
Yeah, but he's going to have to just get in. When he gets inside, he's about to just dominate. He's going to have to muscle.
There's Ethan Smith driving down. And
that's
the
gonna
foul
be
on Delta coming up. That'll be number 3.
Yeah, and that's 2 on Bedwell. Get that guy out of here for foul trouble. But, I mean, his defense is incredible in his speed on the offensive side.
2 free throws for number 34, Connersville, Ethan Smith. 8-6, Spartans by 2 with 2 minutes left to play, first quarter. Free throw bounces off. Boy, you have to make those in a game like this.
Yeah, absolutely. This is one of those games that may come down to that, Fran. And,
right.
Missed free throw here, missed free throw there. Got to be able to make these free throws. And we had some trouble against Union County.
Yeah, this could be a game that whoever has the last ball, the last possession will win. Free throw good, and Ethan's at 4 points.
Like the way Ethan went inside to try to establish something.
Turned around jumper from the free throw circle by Hunt. Rims the basket and jumps out.
That's way
there
off.
Is Jonah Graham shooting, hits the deck, but nobody around him, so no whistle.
Yeah, nice defensive play over there. Jonah, I mean, that was one of the rare misses where he had an open shot like that. That kid's not going to stop shooting. He took a shot, and then Clay over there hustled and forced a turnover.
Loose basketball, touched last by Delta and Spartan ball. Here's Phillips over to Garrison. They're the 2 guards for the Spartans. Over to Smith. Drives around Ronnie in the man-to-man defense by this Delta crew. Over to Phillips. Toby wears number 12. A little over a minute to play in the opening period. Spartans up by 3. Ball comes out.
Not good.
Nice save by Garrison, and he bounces the ball. Number 12, and Phillips misses this shot.
Nice hustle there from Ethan.
This time from the corner.
Yeah, not a good pass,
though. Pass
though.
out of the reach of Brown underneath the basket.
Just got to sometimes reset. That just, Ethan hustled, but
right.
That was a good shot.
Oh, what a jump shot. Put up and in by Brady Hunt. Pulls Delta within a point.
More than likely probably going to save it for the last second shot right here.
Spartans have the ball and the lead by a point. To Smith. 25 seconds on the first quarter clock.
Not good.
No, the Spartans passing into traffic. And
there we go.
There's Jacob. Jacob Brown gets the ball, turns around, takes a couple of steps, and puts it up and in.
Yeah, very good. I mean, Jacob caught him sleeping a little bit. Nice pass inside to him, and he kissed it off the glass, and now we're up 3.
Here's Delta driving down.
Nice steal.
Nice steal. Garrison takes it away from and hits the front of the rim as the buzzer sounds. Well, we played 8 pretty good minutes here tonight, and the Spartans 11 and Delta 8.
Now in its 43rd year of assisting buyers and sellers of residential farm and commercial properties in all of East Central Indiana is American Heritage Realty. American Heritage Realty staff of knowledgeable and experienced real estate brokers is ready to provide you with expert advice when you are buying or selling real estate. American Heritage Realty is located at 603 West 30th Street in Connersville. The phone number is 765-825-1103. That's 765-825-1103. everyone at American Heritage Realty says good luck, Spartans.
I think we're going to have 3 more quarters like this, so
Oh, yeah.
best you secure the
Put the seatbelt on.
right.
Yeah, very, Delta impressed me with their speed and their defense,
Yeah.
very swarmy. Jacob getting inside, catching them sleeping. Still really haven't established an inside game so far, but last 2 times that we got down to the floor, Ethan was able to get inside, and Jacob only converted 1 of those 2 times the last couple of times. So hopefully we're able to get inside this second quarter and, collapse their defense a little bit more that way.
Well, it's easy to see why the guys were so successful last year. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, and then, of course, these guys, senior laden, they were on that team. They only
they
had
were
2 seniors.
Juniors last year,
Yeah.
and went 27-1.
Yeah, but that last loss, I mean, it's behind them, but it's a motivator for them too.
Yes. Spartan ball as we begin the second 8 minutes of play here at Spartan Bowl tonight. Clay Garrison, Toby Billups. Garrison starts to drive down, backs off. Here goes to Billups. Back to Clay. Here's whistle stopping play. Another foul coming up on Delta.
Yeah, it's going to be on Brady Hunt.
Number 3.
That's their 4th one.
Right.
We have none.
No. Spartans put the ball in
We
play.
got to hustle, get somebody in. Oh, that's not. Hesitation right there, middle mistake right there. Nobody was moving.
Riley Moore is in the ball
Yeah.
game for the Spartans, number 30, and Ethan Smith is on the bench momentarily. Here come the Eagles. They have a new face in the lineup. This is Spencer St. John, a 5'10" senior.
Yeah, that series there from Delta, they were a little bit slower on the ball than they had been previous in that first quarter.
Spartans have the ball. Garrison with it.
Which that's right in our.
Feeds Riley Moore. Out to Martin. He's in the corner. Being guarded. Finally feeds off to Brown.
Yeah, we got our bigs outside. Want to get them in a little bit more. Ooh, nice.
Knocks the ball away from the Spartans, but they keep possession.
Yeah, again, nice defense there from Delta. I mean, they're just very sticky.
Goes to Martin.
Went off them, but not good passes.
Loose ball, and it will be the Spartan putting it in play as Moore comes out, or as Brown comes out, and Smith comes back in.
Gotta get open. Again,
they have only many seconds to put the ball in play once.
That's in.
Smith hits a 3, Ethan Smith, and this young man's at 7 points.
Yeah, 2
and
threes.
That's what I was going to say. 6 were the result of 3s. So.
Yeah, I mean, you just see from here that touch that he has. I mean, it's nice.
Well, there's it.
Wow.
Shot from out
It's an
by
NBA
number
free.
1, Ben Cox for Delta.
Yeah, they call timeout. That's a full timeout.
14-11, Spartans lead.
Eye Center of Connersville provides vision care for every member of your family. This includes treatment for eye diseases and injuries, just one of its many services. Services that include glasses and contacts, frames for every budget, sunglasses, a large selection of eyewear. Complete vision care for every member of your family, yours at Eye Center of Connersville. Scheduling an appointment for a complete eye exam is as easy as a phone call to 825-6000. Eye Center of Connersville, located at 2045 Virginia Avenue.
Couple of substitutions for the Spartans. Garrett Wicks will be coming in. Jacob Brown will be coming in as resume play here shortly.
Yeah, that timeout, Jacob came out and probably was going to set a little bit longer, but since we got the timeout, getting back in there, and they cut it to 3. Lead was at 5 at 8 or 6 at that point. I got to learn how to add. Delta's not going to go away, and they're slowing things down. They're showing respect for our defense. got to make the last couple of times that we've had the ball frame, we've turned it over. So we've got to be able to definitely got to be able to control the ball and get some points right here.
Spartan basketball. Smith on the side, being guarded. Works over to Billups. Now Garrison to Brown. Back to Clay Garrison. To Brown, turns, heads for the baseline, drives along, can't get through, feeds off.
Here he goes. Oh no. I thought I was going to go in.
This is Wicks with the ball. Garrett wears number 20. Spartans, there's the ball batted away from Smith by one of the Delta players and driving down and putting it up, missing, and rebounding is Delta.
Yeah, boy,
there's a shot from out that looks good, and it is. Three-pointer by number 32, Brady Hunt. He has 5 points. I thought he had more than that, Ron.
Yeah, no, he just has the 5. He does seem like he's been around a little bit more, but now this is a tie ball game, and again, mistakes like that no.
There's a whistle sounding by the ref.
We have not had any good series as the last couple times.
Number 1 gets a foul of Delta.
That's 5 for them, or 6.
Right. That's the first one on 5. Number 1, Sam Cox.
The last 3 times down, we've turned the ball over, and again, got to start putting some points on the board.
Yeah, it seems the Spartans had more opportunities.
Now
here's some overguarding by a Delta player. This one will be on Bedwell.
They're at 6 now, so if we get to the line, which we more than likely will this quarter, we got to.
There's the inbound pass almost taken away by Delta.
Somebody's got to help him.
Josh Brown had a couple. Jacob Brown had a couple of guys on him. There's a shot that goes through, but will not count.
Another mistake.
Yeah, turnovers. Just can't afford turnovers in a game like
not
this.
at all. I mean, this has been a sloppy second quarter for Connorsville.
Tied at 14 we are here in the first half of play. Delta has the basketball.
Yeah, again, not showing the quickness that they had that first quarter, but they've been able to sink some shots from outside and tie this ball game up.
There's a foul coming up on Spartans.
Now the Delta fans are excited that there's a call finally, and Detweiler's over there. He's been on the.
It's the first on the Spartans.
Yeah,
it is Delta ball. They're into the court.
Yeah, Carey's giving the guy in stripes some business because Detweiler was giving them business, and Carey kind of feels like that was a call that was made up.
There's a shot from out.
They can't do that.
3 by Greensburg. That puts Delta up by 3, 17-14.
Yeah, they're on a big run right now because we just cannot seem to control the ball when we have the ball. They've been lights out from 3 their last 3 times down. They've been able to sink the 3. We haven't been able to do anything.
Wicks has the ball for the Spartans in the corner, gives to Garrison. He runs into traffic.
Jacob just needs to have more confidence, just drive all the way.
Here's Garrison getting around his defender and is cut down. No, they're going to call him on a charge.
Yep. No, the guy was sitting right there like a statue. Yep. See it right there on the replay. Again, Garrison trying. Carey's not liking the call.
That's Clay's second. Graham getting ready to report in, probably for Garrison. Right now, Delta ball. And the 3-point lead.
Now the Spartans just need to make a stop right here and start converting. One thing we have done is we've clogged the middle, but again, that's opened up their outside shots, and Jacob just almost got away with away from the ball foul, but it's opened up their shooters, and they haven't missed.
Pass cross court. Delta from the corner. Shot missed.
Oh, it's over. Yeah, that's a foul.
Battle for the rebound.
Yep. Big
And
time.
it's
Number 3, Garner.
Delta personal.
That's their 7th foul. The Spartans will be in the 2-point. They're going to shoot now.
Yeah, got to
Yeah,
be
that's
able
their
to. Yeah,
7th foul.
got to be able. Toby's got to sink both of these right here.
Yes, indeed.
You know, we just haven't given ourselves opportunities to score. This is a free chance to score. Got to do it right here.
Here's Toby Billups at the line for the Spartans.
Well, if you want somebody to shoot a free throw, that's that guy right there. You know, baby
That's
Bill.
right.
Yeah.
In the lineup for Delta, number 4, Patrick St. John.
So who came out for the Spartans? Did we?
Billups will shoot a free throw.
Oh.
That's too hard.
Good, nice rebound there
rebound
from Jacob.
though,
Just
by
muscle in.
Connersville.
That's all right. Just show some muscle.
Ethan-
That's okay.
Ethan Smith, but I thought he was
I
fouled.
called Jacob on that. Yeah, I mean, nice rebound there from Jacob. You know, he muscled his way in there. I mean, it was a good defensive play there. You got to give credit where credit's due for Delta. That was a nice
Right.
defensive play on him. But
Cole Martin comes in for Brown. Meanwhile, it will be Delta ball. They're up 17-14 near the end of the first half of this ball game. Well, a couple of minutes left to play. Here the Spartans.
they're going to call
Martin.
Toby.
They're going to call Toby Billups for
Yeah,
a foul.
yeah, a little overguard in there.
Spartans
Right in front of
fourth.
us. Didn't think I saw too much overguarding right there.
No, it seems like if anybody's open guarding some of these Delta kids.
Yeah, yeah, they do a lot.
I mean, they seem to be on your back, and
You know, Delta has, you know, with that's. Oh, I was going to say, no,
number
that's
32 missed on that one, and the rebound is
that scared
tapped
me.
away by Delta and comes to a ball.
Yeah, it did go off the guy's hip for sure.
right.
Ethan pointed to make sure that they saw what he saw. It scared me. I couldn't see that it went off his hip, but replay showed it. You know, got to score right here without question.
There's Phillips and Graham. They work the ball underneath
Can't force it.
to Martin, and is tapped away by a Delta player. So Spartans will have the ball in out of bounds in front court.
Yeah, just, you know, again, forcing it inside, and that's causing us to have so much trouble. That's, yeah.
Well, there's a
Somebody
ball.
has to go to him. I mean, he was surrounded by a couple players, and, you know, the closest guy needed to go to him.
Turnover by the Spartans gives Delta the basketball.
Yeah, I mean, we're just having turnover after. This is a
This
horrible
is
quarter
right.
of turnovers. I mean, you might want to say that was a forced turnover with, you know, 3 guys around Toby, and he really couldn't see who was going on. But, you know, you got to be able to. That's not good for them. Nice hustle.
Nice save by the Spartans.
No, gave
Stolen
back.
back and put up and in by number 1. He has 5 points, Sam Cox. And the Eagles have 19.
Yeah, they're, I think, 11-0 run.
Really? I didn't
Yeah.
realize it's been that long since we scored.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've scored. We're winning on the turnovers, but we got to cut that out, and we will. You know, we just got to help. We, you know, whenever they do swarm us, you know, around the ball, the dribbler, we got to be able to help.
We're in the final minute of the first half here tonight. Spartans need a bucket, and that's not it.
Nope.
Rebounding Delta quickly up court, driving down a charge on Hunt.
Yep. That's going to be on. Yep. You're right on that.
That's their 8th, and is that his first?
Yeah, that's it. I got him for 2.
That's his second.
we just have not, and we'll talk about this in the pregame or the halftime show, we just have not at all been able to capitalize on any of the mistakes that they have made. They've certainly capitalized on our mistakes.
That's true. Very true.
Yeah, but we haven't capitalized on any of their mistakes.
I'm sure some adjustments will be made by
Oh, yeah.
Coach Brown and Detweiler, the coach of Delta, probably too.
Yeah.
Will try to correct some mistakes. Seconds remaining, and Garrison
could try from there. I've seen him do it.
They watch the clock
You
or
gotta
not,
hustle.
but Phillips dribbling around
Phillips,
and
wow.
driving down and missing.
Oh, yeah, beautiful by Jacob.
Is that Brown tipped it up and in?
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, Phillips missed, and Jacob Brown left the floor and put it up and in, and it's at the end of the half of this ball game tonight. The Delta Eagles have 19 points, and the Spartans have 16.
Place to eat in Connorsville is Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, 303 West 30th Street. Dine inside or carry out at home or where you work. Delivery from Mancino's is always free. The number to call is 825-6155. Choose from a large menu, and there is a special youngsters menu. Choose the house specialty, the Great Spartan Classic. Enjoy the sports atmosphere by viewing all the Spartan sports memorabilia. Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, 303 West 30th Street. Open daily, 11 to 10. Phone number 825-6155. A proud Spartan booster.
Delta outscored the Spartans 11-5 in that second quarter, Ron.
Yeah. Well, they talked about it a second ago before the end of the half. They capitalized on our turnovers.
Absolutely.
We did. I mean, that last, but we had 3 or 4 series in a row where we turned the ball over. You cannot expect to gain any momentum. You cannot expect to win the ball game doing that.
Every coach will tell you turnovers is the key to the ball game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you capitalize and take advantage of the turnovers, yeah, you're going to win. Plus, good defense. Both teams, great defense. I mean, that's just all there is.
Right.
Both teams, great defense. Delta had they had 3 3-pointers in a row. I mean, because they couldn't get inside, so they opened, and that, I mean, again, I think that's, I'd rather have a team shoot from outside than get inside, but when you're sinking it and they're having wide open threes, we got to do something about getting a hand in somebody's face.
Yeah, they've got to tighten up their defense and cut out with the turnovers if they expect to win this ball game, and right now they are down by 3 at halftime.
Yeah. Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, gives you the very best deals in tires. Don's has all the major brands available in stock and in all price ranges. You can rely on Don's Auto Sales and Tires, in business for over 40 years. And Don's Auto Sales has a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles and price ranging from $1,000 to $30,000. Need new tires or a quality vehicle? Available from Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, Connorsville. The phone number is 825-7730.
Have some scoring, Ron?
Yes, I do. For the Delta Eagles, 3 guys have 5 points. Sam Cox, Josh Greenberg, and Brady Hunt each have 5, and Connor Bedwell has 4 for the Delta Eagles, 19 points. For the Connorsville Spartans, they are led by Ethan Smith, 7 points. Toby Billups has 5, and Jacob Brown has 4 for the Connorsville Spartans, 16 points.
Interesting first half.
Yeah, we talked about this back and forth, and we talked about the missed free throws. We had a couple missed free throws that wouldn't have, I mean, I think we only missed 2. This is one of those games that may come down to that. It may come down to execution of the littlest of things, of free throws, of not, we forced a lot of passes that shouldn't have been passed. And also, too, we got to provide help for, like Toby he had 3 guys around him and nobody came to his defense,
Right.
to help him out.
Right.
So we need to be able to play, better team ball.
Well, okay, we're halftime here at Spartan Bowl, 19-16. Delta has the 3-point lead over CHS. We'll see what happens in quarters 3 and 4 here, but right now the intermission, and Rod and I are going to break away for a second. We'll be back after this.
best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
This is Nathan Shaw with SSN 10-1. Today we have Toby Billups. He's going to answer some questions about basketball for us today. Toby, when did you begin playing basketball?
First grade.
Why did you begin playing?
My older brothers played.
Do you watch college basketball much?
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite team to watch?
The Kansas Jayhawks.
Would you play for them if you had the chance?
Obviously.
So, do you plan on playing in college?
That's the goal.
Where do you hope to play if you can, besides Kansas?
Indiana for sure.
Why would you choose Indiana?
Just hometown, you know.
What's your favorite memory from basketball so far?
When I hit a half-court game winner in third grade.
Why was that your favorite memory?
It was just a fun time, and I'll never forget it.
How do you prepare for a game typically?
I listen to music and eat a good meal before.
What song do you typically listen to?
Just a hype-up playlist normally.
All right, that's all we have for SSN 10-1. Thank you, Toby.
Thank you.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because
Urban Winkler Funeral Home in Connersville and Liberty is a family-owned funeral home. Urban Winkler Funeral Home considers it an honor to be selected to care for a family member at the time of a passing. The friendly staff at Urban Winkler Funeral Home pledges to care for all of your family needs to the best of their ability. 2 locations to serve you in Connersville at 513 West 8th Street and Liberty at 310 North Main Street.
Well, as we talked about, Ron, defense, wins ball games, I've always said. And, speaking of last season, this Delta team, 48.3 was their defensive average, and the Spartans was 47.1.
Yeah, two premier defensive
and
teams.
And that tells you why they had good seasons.
Yeah, and Delta, again, we can't talk about what last year because it's over. But again, these seniors want to go one better than they did last year.
Sure.
Obviously going undefeated. Again, a loss now would not hurt their season at all. A loss now wouldn't hurt the Connersville Spartan season. But again, you never want to lose a game at all. You want to keep going and going and going. And right now it's very close. It's anybody's ball game.
Well, we talked about their defense. And the Spartans, they averaged only 51.1 points a game on offense, and the Delta team had a 66.1 offensive average. So they didn't have as many close games as the Spartans.
No, not at all. And we lost a lot of close games last year, a lot of overtime games. How many times last year, Fran, did we see a team come in here or play a team on the road that averaged 60, 70 points a game and walk out of here with barely 30?
That's right.
I mean, we
Happened
saw that
many
a lot.
times.
Yeah, many times.
Yeah.
And here's a team, of course, we don't know what their season average is because it's their first game of the season. But last year, 57 points a game, and they only got 19. I mean, that's not going to bode well for the but again, if they win, who cares if they win 38-37 as long as they win?
That's right.
It doesn't matter how many points you score as long as you score the most points.
As long as you get a W, that's the main thing here.
What we need to do, though, to make some adjustments, and I'm sure, Kerry, that's what he's, as you see the boys coming out now, is,
right.
We just got to cut down the turnovers. That's key.
That's number one.
Yeah. And everything else will take care of itself.
And force them into some turnovers.
Yeah. And they did. They had some turnovers, and we were able to get some loose balls, but we never were able to capitalize on it.
Yeah, you pointed out we couldn't take advantage of it. But
no.
But they did, and they're a good team, no doubt. So
they're a very
Spartans
good team.
Have to try to rattle them some way, and I'm not sure how you do that, but maybe the coach came up with some ideas and adjustments that will.
Well, we just got to just got to be able to get inside consistently and be able to muscle inside and you know, that just collapse that defense. I mean, Clay going inside, and yes, it was a turnover. You know, he committed a foul, but the fact that he was willing to drive there towards the end, and Ethan got inside a few times, Jacob got inside a few times, even Toby. You know, he went inside. Right. You know, yes. they're trying. It's not like they're not trying. But you know, we got to. Sometimes it takes a while to crack something, but we just got to stop making turnovers.
Well, that's the main thing. That's the key to winning the ball game.
George's Pharmacy Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connorsville location at 330 East 5th Street. George is proud to offer you friendly hometown service and the convenience of free delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help with whatever you need. George's Floral and Gifts has that special something for any occasion, birthdays, weddings, bereavements, or to brighten someone's day. George's, we are here for you, 765-825-6251.
There's the final buzzer before the second half begins. Spartans down by 3. Low scoring ball game.
Yeah.
But as you pointed out from last year, we're used to that.
Yeah.
That's nothing new.
No, not at all. You know, defense-wise, you know, very, very good. Offensively,
yes.
Just got to stop making mistakes. But very good defense. Obviously, Delta's a little bit better because we only got 16 points. But again, we shot ourselves in the foot I don't know how many times.
That's true. Delta ball as we begin the second half of play here tonight at Spartan Bowl.
I mean, we got to remember, one time they came down 3 times in a row and hit the 3.
Yeah, that.
Delta came out with that swarming defense and very fast offensively. Nice
steal
defense
by Toby Phillips of the Spartans. And up court, let's see if they can score on it now. Here's Garrison. Yes. And he does. A 3, and we're tied at 19.
Yeah, very nice way to capitalize, which we did not do that first half. Capitalize on a turnover.
Right.
And we're tied up. This ball game's brand new.
Nice play to open the second half with.
Yeah, that was good defense there from the Spartans and great execution there.
Here's Delta shot missed. Jacob Brown rebounds for the Spartans and see if they can do it again.
Yeah, just have some patience. Don't try to force the issue. That's what got us into trouble last time, is that we tried to force the issue.
Yeah, they try to work the ball underneath to Brown, and pass is intercepted by their big boy Hunt.
Yeah, not a good pass.
No. Number 21 fires from out. Missed. Brown rebounds.
I couldn't tell if that was Garrett or Clay. I think it was Garrett who kind of tipped the ball over there to Jacob to get the rebound. These kids with short hair, it's hard to tell which one's which sometimes.
That's right. Here's Garrison. Goes to Wicks. Garrett wears number 20.
Not a good pass.
A bad pass.
Yeah, here we go again.
Right here, the turnover bug beginning to.
Yeah, and there were. I mean, that's a definition of the definition. Definition of an unforced turnover. I mean, there was. I don't know.
Graham comes in. Wicks goes out. 19-19. Second half just underway here at Spartan Bowl. Driving down, it's a little baseline shot missed by Delta.
Now
Graham rebounds. Connersville. Jonah brings it in front court quickly.
Now Lids closing.
That's good. Would give the Spartans a lead,
which we haven't had in a very long time.
That's true.
Now again, got to have patience. Last 2 times, turnover bug bit us.
Garrison sets up the play. Works it over to Billups. Now Garrison has it, drives down, it's in traffic.
Ooh, Jacob taking a 3.
Brown.
Oh, wow, he
That's
missed it.
one in, a 3-pointer by Jacob Brown. Getting some fans something to cheer about. He has 7 points.
Yeah, I think he called that glass. But
that was a beautiful shot, though. I mean, it looked too hard. But backed in, hit the backboard just right.
He's a genius for making it, but if he missed it, we'd have been questioning why he's shooting a 3, but it went in, so that's all that matters. I don't know.
Delta ball Play broken up by Jordan Brown. He hits the deck.
Well, you know
passes off to Billups.
You know he's going to hit the ground at least once or twice a
Oh,
ball game.
absolutely.
Ooh, nice.
They work the ball underneath the Smith.
It's not a good
Another
pass.
throwaway by the Spartans.
Yeah, not a good pass.
They could have some more points if they hadn't thrown the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, not a good pass there from
Billups comes out. He's talked to by Coach Brown. And back in the game is Carter Bardwell enters the game for the first time.
Nice stuff. Yeah.
Nice steal by the Spartans. Garrison fast break. Oh, misses. But it's tipped up by Brown. But it will not count because there is going to be a foul called.
Yeah, that's going to be on
Spartan.
us.
Right, that's a costly foul.
Yeah.
22-19, the Spartans have the lead.
Yeah, that's where the pressure from Delta got to Clay and didn't go up with enough oomph.
Yeah, it looked like we had a goal to be made by the Spartans. Hunt gets 3, but a couple of Spartan guards finally move in. There's a shot short by Delta, and it is Graham for the Spartans. That little guy just ducked under the couple of guards that were by him with their arms outstretched. He said, I can get through this.
Yep.
So he just ducked down, and he's only 5'7".
Yeah,
so.
he doesn't think he is. Here we go.
Oh, Garrison hits a 3, and 6 points for Clay, and the Spartans go up 25-19.
That's a timeout.
And nobody's surprised. Delta calls a timeout.
You will find all the answers to every flooring need at Fullest Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connersville. Yes, Fullest Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile. Also, vinyl and laminates, luxury vinyl tiles, and hardwoods. You will receive a free estimate on your choice of flooring, plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you through the entire process. Fullest Flooring also provides bathroom upgrades, remodeling, and custom shower systems. At 301 Beach Street, Connersville, 765-692-0800 is the phone number.
So far, Ron, this quarter has belonged to the Spartans.
Yes, it does. I mean, even though we've had some mental mistakes that kind of came over from the first half, we were able to capitalize on their mistakes.
Right.
And they haven't been able to capitalize on any of our mistakes. And, our defense has picked up, and, it just cannot let the momentum go back to Delta, because you know that they're going to try to get that momentum back.
Well, we played 4 minutes, half of the third period, and there's 4 of us.
Yeah.
The Spartans have went from 16 at halftime to 25 right now.
Yeah, they were on a big run. Now we're on a big run right here. Kind of a mirror of what happened, just the opposite.
Delta ball.
You got to know that they got another run on them for sure.
Oh yeah, they're Eagles, Spartans. Into the corner is Cox. Graham has the job of guarding him. Comes out to Hunt. Jacob Brown's guarding him. He can't get through the Spartan defenders and brings the ball back out.
Yeah, I thought he was going to try to pull a Jacob and hit a 3.
There he goes with one, but he rims the basket and drops off.
See, that's
and a collision of
we
players.
had 2 guys. No communication there. You got to communicate who's going to get the rebound, and both our guys are going for it. And I think it was Ethan who had it, and Jonah ran into it.
And the ball out of bounds to Delta. I don't know how the officials figured out who touched the ball last, or
clearly on us.
Pass into backcourt, but player goes back and gets it. This is Zach Garner.
Again, got to communicate. And
number 20 fires and misses one. Rebounding is Hunt of Delta. And
he walked.
Stops playing on the floor.
He'd probably been drawn for
Graham.
He'd probably been drawn for a.
No, this time
a charge.
The officials are giving the ball out of bounds to the Spartans. In backcourt, Garrison and Bodwell will bring it across the timeline.
Yeah, another mistake there another turnover there from Delta. Got to capitalize on it.
That's true. That's what they've been doing in this period. Here's
That's an
Garrison
NBA
long.
three.
Hit it.
That's unbelievable.
Another three by Clay Garrison.
That's crazy. I mean, he just, well, why not?
28-19. The Spartans have the lead with a little over about 2.5 minutes left to play. Another shot rim.
Nice rebound.
There's a
And
rebound
they're calling
high.
Jonah on that.
Jonah Graham going to be charged for a personal foul.
Yeah, that guy about jumped over Jonah.
How they can say Jonah pushed that big guy on them or not.
Right.
It's all in what you see, I guess. Ball put in play by Delta. They're into the court. Here's Hunt backing off, turning around, can't get through. Fades off to shooter number 20 hits a three for Delta. That's Greenberg. He has 8 points, and Delta fans like that.
Yeah, last couple of times that they've come down, they've tried some threes, and you know, you got to like that because they're not being able to get inside at all.
Spartans lead is 6. They have the ball. Bockwell drives into the corner. Carter comes out and gives to Garrison. Goes to Brown. He has Hunt on him. Those guys
nice
are about
move.
the same side.
Oh,
Brown gets away from him, drives down, puts one up, won't drop, but he is fouled, and a couple of free throws for Jacob Brown.
Yeah, nice spin move there from Jacob Brown to get inside. Didn't get enough off the glass to get it in the basket, but got to be able to capitalize right here.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the third period. The Spartans are up by 6 points. Jacob hits the free throw.
Yeah.
Coming into the game will be Billups, and going out will be Graham. Here's Brown ready for his second shot. It is up, and this one will be too hard and drop off and grabbed by a Delta player.
Well, it's still a 3-possession game, 2 and a point.
29-22, Connersville. Shot from long pass. And
Nice.
Ball intercepted by the Spartans.
Slow it
Play
down.
broken up. Jacob Brown in on that.
Yeah, very nice there from Jacob Brown.
Garrison and Billups across the timeline. Spartans set the offense. Here's Bodwell.
Yeah, he walked.
Traveling called on Carter.
Yeah, you got to Carter. You know, he's a speed demon too, and sometimes just get a little too fast.
He's a 5'6" sophomore.
Yeah, we got some.
Playing among 6'7", 6'8" kids. I mean.
Yeah, well, yeah, Carter and Jonah. They think they're over 6 foot.
I mean, they don't give any land away.
No.
I mean, they're in there battling the big guys.
Well, it's last against Union County, last game of the week, you saw Carter take him and Riley Moore took a big charge that broke my rib, and they're out there tough.
Delta ball. This is Garner.
Oh, wow, see, there he goes again. Oh.
Call a foul on Bodwell. I mean, the guy walked.
Yeah, geez, that hurt me.
A couple of feet.
Yeah, he did.
But the ref rules.
Wow.
Delta ball, and Greenberg will trigger it in for the Eagles.
You know that hurt Carter. I mean, that kid, wow.
Well, yeah, he was on the head on the floor.
Yeah,
it's number 32, a turnaround jump shot from the free throw circle. Gives Delta a couple of points. He has 7, and now they're down by 5 points. Final minute of the third period.
Yeah, slowly but surely they're pulling the momentum towards them.
Spartans would like to have a basket here in this. There's a Bodwell hit. Hell of a guy hit a three-pointer.
Well, you know, he's playing with a broken rib.
Right.
And he nailed that three. Got to feel good.
Half a minute to go. Well, I'm impressed with this three-quarter play by CHS. That's all I can say. Right now, if they can stop it. But, well, they will because Delta boy falls down. Here's Smith up and won't go through. Fight for the rebound.
Bring it out.
Won by Connersville.
Nope.
Oh, there's a bad pass and quickly up court Delta.
Oh, Carter's. Oh, wow. I want to see if we got a replay on that. That looks like he got the ball.
Took the ball away.
Oh, yeah, he took the ball away.
Yeah, he took it away from him. Unfortunately, a foul is called by the ref.
Wow, Toby and Ethan saw that Carter grabbed that ball. That's unbelievable.
That's going to give Greenberg a couple of free throws for Delta. 32-24, Connersville with the lead.
Yeah,
Free
the
throw
NBA they
missed.
review. In the NBA they review a few. So
Now a bunch of wholesale changes here as Wicks comes in, Riley Moore for the Spartans, and Cole Martin. Smith went out, Garrison went out, Brown went out.
Can't believe Greenberg missed that shot. Missed his first free throw.
Second
Got
one
that
is
one.
good. Point number 25 for the visitors. He has 9 of them. Spartans quickly up court. Clock is almost run down. Shot from out by Martin is missed. Short at the end of 3. Spartans, good third quarter. They have a 32-25 lead after 3.
Reed Health Sports Medicine provides athletic trainers to the Connersville Spartans through the support of Reed Foundation. Athletic trainers are normally present at most practice and sporting events. They can respond to an injury within seconds, determine the immediate needs of the athlete, and either begin treatment or initiate emergency management within the first few minutes. If your athlete is rehabbing from a sports injury, Reed Health offers outpatient physical therapy at 1941 Virginia Avenue in Connersville.
Spartans put in 16 points in that third period. And double checking this thing, 25, 6 points for Delta.
Yeah, we had 5 threes.
Right.
And then that free throw by Jacob. I mean, you can't, you live or die by the threes. Right now we're living.
Yeah.
But we don't want to continue feasting on it. We got to be able to try to get inside. You got to know that they're going to have another run on them. Down 7, they're going to pick up that defense, I would imagine. So, again, turnovers got to be at an absolute minimum.
I agree. 32-25 Spartans at the end of 3 periods. Well, this should be a wild 8. Let's see what happens here as the Spartans can continue their play.
We get the ball here, have to score.
Right.
I mean, just have to. Can't have a turnover. Can't have a defensive stop of some sort. Can't have a foul. We have to score.
Garrison into Phillips. Toby calls the play. And here we go. Bucket here would be very
great.
Garrison. Ball into Boswell. There's a collision of players on the ground or on the floor. Players.
Oh, we call timeout. Yeah. Whoa. What didn't want to happen almost happened.
Timeout with 7:41 to be played.
It's an event like this game that makes our community such a great place in which to live, work, and play. All of us at FC&B Bank applaud the CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again why we choose to call this place home. FCN building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans. Good luck, FCN Bank member FDIC.
I don't think there's anybody in the Spartan Bowl tonight who's surprised at what we're seeing really with the 2 ball clubs that very equal in
almost every way.
Size.
Yeah.
Play great defense.
Speed. Both have great speed.
Yeah.
Great defense. All right, now, up 7, I don't feel like it's a safe lead at all. And they're
no, I agree.
Yeah, they're towards the end of the third quarter. Delta was trying to get the momentum, but then they started making some mistakes too. Our mistakes have to be at a minimum. And right there, Kerry called timeout because we were about ready to turn that ball over.
Well, that quarter belonged to the Spartans. Let's see if quarter 4 will.
Yeah. Just slow things down a little bit, eat some clock, and be content.
Right, absolutely.
Force them into making mistakes, force them into drawing fouls.
Yes. As you point out, 8 o'clock, Garrison will fire long. Oh, just misses a 3. Rebounding goes to Hunt of Delta.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we wanted that.
Right, I'm not.
We could have probably ate a little bit more clock.
I think so, yeah. There's a shot. Put up and in by Hunt. A two-pointer. Jump shot from the corner. 9 points.
Yeah, he's got a nice touch, too. Hunt does.
Brings Delta within 5. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I thought there was a foul right there.
I
I'm not
thought
sure why
so,
they didn't
yeah,
call
right
that.
in front of the ref.
Yeah.
Maybe his whistle's broken. I don't
Yeah, maybe he swallowed it.
Here's Billups with the ball for the Spartans.
Yeah,
there's a makeup call. What do you think?
Yeah.
Said I missed the first one. I best call
that one.
this
Yeah. All right, it's only their second one, but they were calling a lot of fouls against Delta, and Detweiler was just going ballistic. And
Right. Yeah.
then they kind of not called him anymore.
Spartans have the ball.
Just eat the clock, be content.
Billups, yeah, right. Dribble the ball around. That's what we wanted to see, the passing of the Spartans. Here's Bodwell trying a shot from the corner. Carter misses this one. The rebound goes to Delta. Here's another shot, a chance for Delta to whittle that lead. And there's a long three attempt which is missed by Delta. Spartans grab the rebound. Here's Garrison. Raleigh Moore in the corner. No, Ethan Smith back out. Spartans.
Nice patience from the Spartans right here.
Just keep passing the ball. You're good at that. Jacob Brown.
Yeah, there was nobody right there to.
The ball got away from Jacob. Rolls out of bounds. It'll be Delta ball.
Yeah, he just lost it.
Mm-hmm.
Got to make it up now.
32-27 Spartans.
Shake that off and pick up the defense. Don't want them. They can cut it within 2 right here.
Right. There's 6 minutes in basketball, and that could be an eternity.
Oh, yeah, it's forever.
There's 32 firing. Looks good. No, it dropped off. And a fight for the rebound, won by the Spartans. Up quick. Kobe Billups, Garrison, Smith.
Nope.
Ethan, I didn't want you shooting that.
Yeah, right.
Wanted you to dribble the ball for a while and do some pass work.
Can't give them any extra opportunity.
That's right. Nice steal by the Spartans. Going in is Garrison.
Yeah. He had to think about that for a moment. That scared
could have been a charge. I thought,
Yeah, he was standing still there for a minute, but he stood. Yeah, that's Greenberg's
third, I believe. You're right.
Yeah, the guy in stripes took a long time to call that either a block or a charge. See, again, missing free throws. Can't be missing free throws.
No.
The guy hits one from 45 feet and misses a 15-footer.
Yeah, that's one way to lose
Another
a game. That one looks too hard, too. A couple of points the Spartans could have.
Yeah, they just were erased. Opportunity wasted.
32-27.
Maybe they should make him shoot a free throw behind the three-point line.
Shot from out is missed. Fight for the rebound. Players on the floor.
That should be their ball.
No, he's going to point at a white kid in white. I don't know about the.
Nice hustle there from the Spartans, no doubt.
Right, they're going to need a towel to clean up the damp spot on the floor.
They need one of those big things in the NBA. That'd be a lot easier.
Right, that's what we need.
Yeah. I don't know why we don't have those. I need to get with Duncan and find out where we can get one of those things. Kids out here would love to do that.
Right.
That takes too long.
Well, the refs get paid extra, I think.
I think they do.
For the janitorial work.
Yeah, I think they do. Spartans, clinging to this 5-point lead.
Right, yeah. We got 5 minutes. Speaking of fives, we've got 5 minutes left in this ball game.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't let that guy get in like that. Ooh, nice. That was Jacob. That's authority.
Yeah, knocked the ball out of bounds, but at least prevented a couple of
watch this
points.
right here. That's just perfect timing from Jacob. That guy knew Jacob was going to go after him.
Delta
nice.
ball.
Nice.
A steal. Can you believe that? A steal by
He's had a couple tonight.
Jacob Brown, Delta was trying to put the ball in play, and Jacob just said, here.
You know, he lost that dribble last time with the ball, and he made up for it defensively. And here's Jonah.
Shot
That's
from the
in.
corner. A three-pointer by Jonah Graham.
That guy, he lives out there.
Spartan fans love it.
Yeah, we're loving it.
4.5 to go. 35-27. Spartans, Delta ball. Hunt gets free for him. A shot misses. Rebounding Spartan.
Somebody help
Ethan
him.
Smith went high. There is Toby Billups hurting in the front court. He's fouled.
And that's going to be Garner's third.
Team's fourth, so it'll be a non-shooting foul, but Spartans have the ball. Timeout taken by Mark Detweiler of the Salem Eagles. Or it's not Salem, it's Delta Eagles. I've renamed the team
Yeah,
for them.
that's right. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Connors with Spartan Sports. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Gina Hartman, Devin Hornsby, and Gary Reepsheimer for your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Okay, 4:13 on the clock. 35-27, the score. Of course, our fans at home can see that, but
yeah,
I just like to say it.
You like to say it. Why not let them know? I mean, we 35-27, Spartan Sports Network. You know, our kids do such a good job down there with the floor cameras, providing the shots for home.
Yeah, we appreciate the media class at CHS.
Yeah, great kids.
Garrison has a basketball for CHS. Now, come on, eat some clock, guys.
Yeah, got to eat some clock right here. Eat some clock. I mean, you got to know Delta is going to try to go on a run each and every time.
We're at 4 minutes left in the ball game.
Yeah, overguarding.
And a foul call.
That's fourth on Greenberg.
Jonah Graham is ball handler. That's the fifth on Delta.
Yeah, Greenberg is not going to come out. I was surprised, but he's had a couple of those overguarding. I think last time against Toby had an overguarding.
Comes to Garrison.
Foul.
Clock 3:45. Garrison drives down under the basket, feeds off. Spartans start the pass again.
You know, with this swarming defense, Fran, it kind of creates panic a little bit. It's like, well, we got to do something because they're all over us. Jacob's got a muscle inside. No.
Jacob Brown tries a shot from the free throw lane, which is missed, and Delta has the ball.
Well, you got to go for that shot. If you're Jacob, if you're inside like that, you got to go for it.
Sure.
He fell down and wasn't able to get the rebound.
Delta ball.
Ooh, that's our ball. No, it's their
right
ball.
side up ball.
No, it's their ball. Yeah. Nice from Toby stealing it right there. I mean, he stole it.
Well, they're going to
give it to Delta.
Well, the arrow is
Delta ball
in favor of Delta, so they'll have possession at their end of the floor.
Yeah, but we'll have the arrow right after that.
Yes.
Another one. And they're going to call a foul. Well, he went over. Yeah. That's a warning for Jacob. Yeah. It's not going to be a foul.
And the ball finally put in play by the Eagles.
Yeah, boy, Jacob just disrupting their inbound passing.
He was standing too close. Well, there's a traveling ball on the Delta youngster. He slips and falls.
Yeah, definitely. There's that.
Now the ref wants to check it out and see if it needs a little bit of drying.
Yeah, bring out the towel. Just bring out the towel.
Yeah, it'll make the ref.
You don't want a kid to get hurt.
Happy. I mean, he was looking for dampness and didn't find any.
Well, I mean, these kids are, they're sweating up a storm every time they fall on the ground. I mean, you got to be able to,
the important thing is Spartan ball, and now let's do something with it.
Yeah, get over the timeline
Score
first.
Or eat the clock.
Right.
Or draw a foul.
Or all three.
Yeah, all at once, right.
Nice dribbling.
It was almost. This is Toby Billups, and he was bumped.
That's Garner's.
Foul 6. One more, and the Spartans will be at the free throw line.
Garner has 4, and Greenberg has 4. And Bedwell for the Eagles has 3. They got a lot of guys in some foul trouble. One more.
Real
We're
close
at the line.
to Garrison with the ball.
You know, again, with their swarming defense, talked about it, it kind of forces us to kind of panic a little bit, but you just got to just remain calm.
Toby Billups being guarded, over-guarded by
He's
number
out.
21, and that's number 7
no,
in
it's
the
21.
foul.
That's his Bedwell's 3rd.
Well, the important thing is it puts Billups at the line.
Yeah, got to be able to, I mean, our last couple times down, I mean, last 2 free throws we missed. Billups has missed 1 tonight.
A lot of pressure on this young man.
Yeah.
He hits the free throw.
Make it right here and put us up by 10.
It's on its way, and it is
Yeah.
good. Number 7 points for Toby Billups.
Yeah, nice execution there. You know, 10-point lead is definitely
Shot
not.
from out.
I was going to say 10-point lead is not something that's safe.
3-point lead brings it 30 points for Delta, and the Spartans up by 7. 7 points for the Delta shooter. 2:13 on the clock.
Whistle Lawson Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. Whistle Lawson Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Whistle Lawson Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Whistle Lawson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connorsville. Phone 825-5111.
2 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock left in this ball game. The Spartans up 37-30.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 13 can be forever. I mean, it really can. And you know, they it's not safe with these guys and their shots. I mean, they have proven that they can hit outside from anywhere, and that right there was pretty much an NBA 3 that got sunk, and they put that 10-point lead down to 7.
I'm sure they're going to try to force some turnovers to
yeah.
get the basketball.
Yeah,
or they may foul to get the ball
Yeah,
and send somebody at the free
clock.
throw line, and then that will give them some time. But 2:13, the Spartans, if they get into their pass rotation, they can eat some clock.
Well, Delta's just going to swarm and try to force us into panic and kind of a swarmy press.
Right, now the press is on right now.
Yeah, we got to be able to get it
Got
over the
10
line.
10
we only got 10
seconds.
seconds. Don't want to turn it
Smith.
over. Get Jacobs wide open. Got to get.
Right.
They scare
there,
me.
Finally.
Yeah, that's
Goes
just
to Graham
too
on the
scary.
side. Back out to Smith. Graham will try a shot.
Yeah, there he is.
Hits a 3, so the Spartans get those 3 back that Delta just made.
You know, Jonah, they should just automatically just give him 3 points when he's out there all alone like that.
Yeah, as you point out, you have to be on that kid, have a
Yeah.
hand in his face or something, or he's going to hit a 3.
You know, he's either throwing his body against somebody to disrupt something, or he's camping out there hitting a 3.
Spartans by 10 with 1:28 on the clock. Shot missed by Delta up close, rebounding the littlest kid on the floor. And, oh, man.
Here we go. Yes.
Ethan Smith goes down. I was watching a couple of plays on the floor. I thought a foul should have been called.
Yeah, I thought one should have been
Right,
called too.
9 points for Ethan Smith tonight. There's number 32 hitting a 3 for Delta.
That's a big guy.
Yeah, Hunt, you let him open. Of course, I'm not sure how you block him. He's 6'5" or 6'6". 10 points for Delta.
We got to hustle. That's crazy.
There's a loose basketball.
Yeah, you
And it will
can't
be,
do that.
what are the officials going to rule? They stop the clock. 42-33 is the score right now with 51.5 seconds to play.
You know, it's a 3-possession game, but we've seen them shoot threes in the way
This
that
is true. There's number 20. Oh, missing one. Fight for the ball. Jacob Brown has it, and he was traveling called on Jacob.
Yeah, they're going to call that every time on Jacob. He was trying to plead his case, but you know, again, another forced turnover from the Spartans. We're just starting to panic, and we don't want to lose this ball game. And we don't want to do anything to cause us to lose and get them back into it.
Driving down, a shot by Delta is missed. Rebounding Eagle and
They
foul.
called play on that.
Yeah, a couple of free throws for a Delta shooter.
You know, one of the things that was very worried about coming into this ball game was the speed. In that first quarter, we saw a lot of speed from Delta. We've overcame it.
Free throw is good. I'm not sure what Kerry Brown told these kids at halftime, but I'm going to find out when I interview them.
Yeah.
He may not tell me. He may not want anybody to know.
Nobody know what they did. Because our turnovers cut down a little bit, but we still had some turnovers.
But the second half belonged to the Spartans. I mean,
absolutely.
The first half did not. But.
Right. And we overcame. I mean, that's what we're doing right now. I mean, we're playing it like we're saying it like it's over. It's not. I mean, it's an 8-point game, and I mean, we got 35 seconds to go. That's pretty much an eternity with the way that these guys are shooting, and the way that they force us in turnovers. But hopefully we can walk out of here with a victory over this great team. I mean, this is a great team.
It is. It's going to go far. I mean,
boy, Kerry's taking all the time he. We got 18 seconds to go. They called a full timeout, and Kerry's taking every second of it. Every second.
Now he's drawing up some plays, so.
Yeah. Yep.
Again, a reminder that Rushville and Shelbyville next weekend, and we hope you come to Spartan Bowl and be a part of all the excitement.
Yeah, get on out here. This is a wonderful place to see a basketball game. I mean, it is absolute. I mean, this is hallowed.
At the free throw line, number 21, this is Connor Bedwell. One of the seniors at Delta. They have a lot of seniors on their team, so
they do.
Graduation comes, and these guys head for college.
And look at that swarmy defense.
Yes, that was what we saw early. That was our problem in the first half.
Yep, nice way to get the ball around, right to beat it.
On the clock, and the fans are seeing a victory, and a foul called, and at the line will be Ethan Smith.
Yeah, good way to beat that press right there from the Spartans. Again, just stay calm, cool, and collected.
Fans like what they see.
Yeah.
Didn't have a whole lot to cheer about in the first half, but the second half was made up for it. Here's Smith missing on the free throw.
Wow.
Ethan hit the front rim. 32, fires long, misses. Now a fight for the basketball, and number 3 is going to be called of Delta. Jonah Graham will head for the free throw line.
Yeah, Jonah, he's a firecracker. Yeah, that's Garner. He's out of the game.
Yeah, number 3 has 5.
Yeah. Martin's going to come on in.
Number 4 will replace a player leaving for Delta. This is Spencer St. John, one of the seniors.
Nice play off the bench from Jacob. That rolled ankle didn't hamper him at all. I'm sure he'll be back in the starting lineup next game.
Right,
next
week. They'll be sure that it's okay.
Not
Jonah
good.
We
just miss free throws.
6 seconds.
It's not hurting us now.
4, 3, 2, 1. Long shot by Delta is missed. Phillips grabs the rebound, and the Spartans have won their second ball game of this young basketball season. Final score here tonight as they defeat Delta 42 for CHS and 34 for the Eagles. You know, Ron, we talked about this team, basically the same team that played last year. 66 points was their average offense, so they
way off that from last year.
Yeah, they they hit 50% of it, but that's about it.
Yeah.
And a good game to watch. The first half was Delta, and Spartan half the second. The second half. And,
The
that's
biggest.
a good thing. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was going to say the biggest opponent that we had tonight was ourselves. I mean, I don't know how many turnovers we had, but it was a lot, and it was way too many. And we got to cut that out, and free throw shooting was not good tonight at all. I mean, there were plenty of I think even though we walk out here with a victory, plenty of things to work on.
Well, yes,
plenty
right.
of things to work
Both
on.
coaches, I think, will have a busy week before they play again.
Yeah, statistically.
Although Delta, I think, plays Tuesday against Winchester.
Yeah,
so
they're back at it.
They don't have a whole lot of time to correct some of the problems. But,
we had some injuries with practice yesterday to get time to heal. Again, great victory, even though it wasn't the best game that we've seen. It's still early, and we're going to have these games. It's nice to walk out with a victory.
Yes. Yeah, the Spartans fought from behind, and I was impressed. I keep saying the second half, I thought.
Yeah, very good.
Was a big change. Yeah, they controlled things in the second half, but Delta, their defense,
very swarmy, very fast.
Absolutely. I mean, they had such close guarding at times. I thought maybe some fouls could be called. But anyway, the refs let them play, which is what the fans want.
I like watching them play. We averaged 42 points a game, 42 the other night against Union County, 42 tonight. So.
Hey, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
I like that.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, scoring for Delta Eagles, they were led by Connor Bedwell's 11 points. Josh Greenberg, and Brady Hunt chipped in 9, and Sam Cox had 5 for the Delta Eagles for the victorious Connersville Spartans. They were led by 2 players. Clay Garrison and Ethan Smith had 9 points. Jacob Brown had 8. Carter Bodwell 3. Toby Billups 7, and Jonah Graham 6. We had 7 threes in that second half, 10 for the whole game. You got to be able to get inside a little bit more. Don't want to live and die by the 3, but today we lived by it.
That's right.
We'll take it.
Good balanced scoring again. I mean, we had the same thing in Union County. Several guys scored.
Yeah, when you have 6 guys on the in the scoring column, you got to like that.
Absolutely.
Gotta like it.
That's what a coach likes.
Love it, love it, love it.
Entertaining ball game, and it has been brought to you here on TV3 by American Heritage Realty, George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment, Reed Health Connersville, Don's Auto Sales and Tires, Edward Jones, Financial Advisor.
This game has also been brought to you by FCN Bank, Fullest Flooring, Mancini's Pizza and Grinders, your Urban Winkler Funeral Home, Wessel Lawson Myers Insurance Agency, and the Ice Center of Connersville.
Hope you folks enjoyed the ball game. We certainly did. Kind of tense it a few times, but
but we walk out here with a victory. That's all that matters.
All's well that ends well, I guess. Right. Final again, the Spartans 42 and Delta's Eagles 34. And we hope that you will stay tuned now for comments from Coach Brown. Coach, wins are oh so nice.
Yeah, this was a big win tonight. One of the best that I can remember us having on this floor. They're very well respected, very well coached, and for us to respond like we did after getting down in the second quarter, we came out and I think we built a 12-point lead in the second half. So we responded really well, played really well for long stretches, and I'm pretty happy with our kids tonight.
Well, it's just a great win. I'm like you. After that second quarter, I thought Delta is really controlling this ball game.
Well, I thought our defense was the key overall tonight because we had a bad stretch in the first half where we couldn't score, but our defense was consistent tonight. Even at halftime, I mean, they made a couple plays, scores where they stole it from us after we had the ball secured and really didn't have to score on our defense. And then our offense wasn't playing very well, giving them the ball because we were making some bad decisions. We settled down offensively in the second half, made a lot better decisions, scored more points, and continued playing that stellar defense, and it helped us, enabled us to get a really solid win tonight.
Turnovers, Spartans had quite a few in the first half.
Well, our stats has for 5. I'll be interested in seeing what we have for the game. Again, it's early. We're going to make better decisions as we go along. But the kids we're making some poor decisions, and but we'll get there. We will get there because they're going to understand, and we're going to coach them up on it.
Your bench kids played well again when you sent them in.
Yeah, I think, Jacob Brown did not start tonight because of an injury. And we actually had 3 guys get hurt in practice last night. But they all came back. They all made their way onto the floor. Just Clay hit some big shots in that quarter, some threes. Cole started tonight, but JB gave us a lift off the bench. It was a team win, and it always is for us. It was a team win, both offensively and defensively.
What was the main thing you told them at halftime?
To reverse the ball on offense, and we had to communicate, and they were running a little set against us. We had to do a better job guarding it. And we had to be tougher. We had to win the loose balls, and I thought we came out and accomplished all those things in the second half.
They have some good players.
Very good. Their guard plays very good, and their big kid's only a junior, so we won't have to worry about him for another year. But, a year from now, we'll be worrying about how we got to stop him again.
Well, as you said, it was a team win, and I was impressed with the JV team.
Oh, our JV had another really good win, solid. Those kids are playing hard. They're battling. They're competing. Very proud of them as well.
Yeah, Cody's doing a good job. Of course, he brought those kids. He was the freshman, their coach last year or so.
Some of them, he was the coach, and they came up with him. Some of them were in the 8th grade last year. Might be one of them that was up with us last year. So it's a little bit of a mixture, and that's part of it here early in the year. But for both his team and our team, just putting together kids from different grades and or teams from last year and getting them to jail.
Next visitors to Spartan Bowl, a conference game, Riceville Lions.
Big conference game on Friday night. Coach Laker's going to bring the Lions in here, and last year it was a close, hard-fought win over there, low-scoring, one-possession game at the end. So probably going to be similar this year. And then Saturday night we're right back here with Shelbyville, another local traditional competitor in southeastern Indiana.
Don't we play overtime with Shelbyville every so often?
It seems like it. It seems like it.
Coach, again, great game for the Spartans, and I know the Spartan fans, you could tell that they were very happy and very appreciative of the hard work of these kids.
They were very loud. They were very proud, and they had something to be proud of tonight. And I told our kids, after night one, as long as we put out effort, they're going to come back and support us. And not always winning and losing, but if we're playing hard and we're putting out effort, we're going to get support from the fans here. And I thought they did a good job coming out and supporting us again tonight, like they always do.
Spartans 2-0 on the season. That's as good as it gets when you play only 2 games.
Well, this was a good win. I mean, Union County's a special night, but this was a good win against a good basketball program, good basketball team. And now we got to put it behind us and get ready for a conference game Friday night.
Thanks, Coach, and congratulations again.
Thank you. Have a good weekend, the rest of it.
Thank you. Final 234 was the final score of the varsity game tonight, and 38-27 was the JV score. Thanks, everybody, for watching here tonight at Spartan Bowl as the Spartans win their second ball game of the season, beating the Delta Eagles. And for Ron Wiley, this is Fran Schommel, thanking you as always for watching Spartan Sports here on TV3 from Spartan Bowl in Connersville. Good night, everybody.